So now we're going to go into down. Again, we're using all of our visual signals first. We can worry about the verbal commands later on, but you'll hear me say this over and over again. Speak your dog's language first, then you can teach them ours. So for down, similarly, when you're first establishing this, you're going to guide your dog down with their nose, and the second that you see their stomach hits the ground, you're going to click and reward. With puppies, you might not always get tummy to the ground on the first couple of tries, so that progression will look a little differently. But Teddy here, he knows, so Teddy! Okay, so my down signal looks like this. And you see, he does it very well, very responsive to that nice swaying downward motion because he's had a lot of practice. So the first time you do this, it's not gonna look like that. First time you do this, it's gonna look more like this. Fingers towards his nose, down in between his paws, and then click once his tummy hits the ground, then go in and reinforce. Don't have the treat in your hand. Try to keep the treat behind you. Don't have treats here, clicker and your hand signal there. That's going to distract them. Again, try to keep this as neat and distraction-free as possible. He's like, I know what you want from me. I'm going to get ahead of the game. So you're sit and then down. Again, pay attention to those clicks. Pay attention to my movements also, because my movements are very fluid for a reason. I'd like to think I'm this graceful in real life, but I'm not. But when I'm training my dogs, I try to ensure that my energy is very smooth and fluid and calm. And when you're working with a dog that's very excitable, you need this. You're always counteracting your dog's energy. If they're hyped up here, you need to be calm and centered and down here. So like I said, it's very smooth, very calm and relaxed. And that's your down.